working on your checklist here, let's go ahead and look what we have done. We have created paragraph styles. We have made subheads. We've created separate boxes for the pull quotes is what we're about to do. So this whole video will show you how to do pull quotes. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go back to my InDesign document, and I have already skimmed this article to find what I think would be a really good pull quote. And what I'm going to do is Command plus spacebar and select what I thought was a pretty good line is the one about milk and honey. Work used to flow like milk and honey, but now you find yourself scraping just to get by. Okay, so I'm going to select over that section of the article. I'm just simply moving my cursor up and it's moving the page up for me. And I'm going to hit Command C to copy that because we don't want to pull it out of the story, we want to copy it. So I'm going to hit Command minus a couple of times, click and drag a text box out, hit Command V, and I'm going to select over that type and I'm going to change it to Babus New. Yeah, it's not a very legible. How about we try something that is a little bit more legible? Let's go with, it's a good pull quote. How about capitals? Okay. There it is. So I'm going to hit Command, Shift, and right alligator mount. And you notice my leading needs to be bumped up, so I'm going to bump that up to about 18. And we need to put this in quotes. So I'm going to click one quote here, click there, and hold down Shift and press another quote. Okay, now I'm also, maybe I'll change the color of this font to something. So I'll click on my colors over here and make sure I'm set on RGB by the flyout menu. Click right here and make sure it's on RGB. I'm going to give it, let's try maybe this red. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to close that box up just a little. Now we got to do something called a text wrapping. So what I'm going to do is, if you look right here, there's a button called Wrap Object to Shape. Okay, so I believe if I click here, that will by default give this a text wrap. And if it doesn't, let's go to Window, Text Wrap. And what I want to do is bump that up just a little. And you'll see things will move out. And if you look at these commands, it's giving it a bump around the object. Now I'm going to click and drag this object to about right here. And you'll notice that everything moves out of its way. Okay? Now I can bump that in a little and it will pull in, but I'm going to leave it like it is right there. Okay? So now we have a pull quote in the article. And what if I gave that pull quote something cool like a drop shadow? So I'm going to click up here, the effects button, drop shadow. And zoom out and change this to normal and turn the preview on. And probably bring the distance up a little and turn the opacity way down. Okay, say OK, and close my text box. Alright, next what I want to do is make sure that all my other subheads are done. You've done the text wrapping. What is left? We got to find an image on the internet. So what I've done is next video, video 5, will show you how to insert images. Signing off.